But the most important things usually happen under your own roof. And one of them's right here with me today. I hope she remembers it. It makes you wonder what you ought to do with your life, and if you're at your highest and best use, whether or not you ought to be relaxing and enjoying the fruits of your labor, or whether or not you ought to step up. And how many people have the opportunity to step up and make any difference in the course of the country, and make any difference in the kind of world that these children are going to grow up in? I think I can make that difference. That's why I'm running for President of the United States. I think that our country and our next president are going to be facing issues in the next few years that are going to determine the course of our country for the next several years. And we need to make the right decision. Because they're going to affect the security and prosperity of our country. 1994 is when I got my start in politics. I never thought I would be a politician. My poor mama back at home as I was growing up said, "Son, you can do anything you want to do. Just hope you don't be a lawyer or a politician." So I'm still trying to make up to my mama for a lot, bless her heart. And I think she's about to conclude that maybe they're not such bad things after all. But I took a look at the situation. I took a look at my political possibilities there at home. It's a practical decision as well as an ideological one. Al Gore became vice president. A Senate seat was going to be opened up, an open Senate seat. I got to thinking back about what I'd learned around my kitchen table growing up, about the values that my folks tried their best to instill in me, and I hope and trust that a lot of it took. I got to thinking about when I was in college and when I first read Barry Goldwater's Conscience of a Conservative. And I got to looking around my country, and I didn't like the direction we were going in. So I put aside those interesting things that I was doing and stepped up with a lot of other people back in 1994 and did what I thought was the right thing. Not as someone who wanted to stay in politics. I put term limits on myself. I abided by those term limits. But it freed me up, because I knew if I got sent back early, all they were doing was sending me back to the place I was going to go anyway. So I got a chance to be open and free about what I thought, and go around my state and talk about the first principles that this country was founded on, resulting in the Declaration of Independence, which reminds us that our rights come from God and not from government, which resulted in the Constitution of the United States, which divided power, not only at the federal level, between the federal and the state level, based on the notion that not all solutions to all problems emanate from Washington, D.C., designed to enhance the freedom of the American people. Individual freedom, political freedom, economic freedom, how all those things are together. With an understanding that a government that's big enough and powerful enough to give you everything is big enough and powerful enough to take anything from you, and that's not the way we believe in the United States of America. We went